just want the whole world to know about my I love you, and I'll never try to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever true, 'cause you're my.
I grew up at 74 Neil Penn Road with my grandmother, Miss Lillian, and my father, right? Because at a very young age, I ended up losing my mom to cancer at age 4. So I ended up growing up with my granny and grandson in a school. I ended up going to Sister Clara Mohammed School at that time there, which everybody know the school as Muslim, kind of Farbers and Boulevard. And I graduate from Muslim, right? And I end up going set after I graduate, but honestly, it might sound weird, but I never really into school at that age there because I accompanied the people there where I'm wrong at the time. So I never did finish set, right? So after set, I ended up on the street for a little while, but a year I changed. And Grants asked me, what you are doing? At that time, I ended up meeting some people from Indiana, so church people, right? And then people may invite me to come out to the church and thing. And at the time I'm hesitant, but then a couple friends tell me make we go see where they go and this thing, same way, right? So we end up there, and then I meet these people, and these people start telling me about, they see something in me, and then believe that I was a young man where if I believe what I could do, it will happen. You understand? And tell me about this faith thing. That time they're like faith. When they tell me faith at the I wonder if they talk about faith, the singer, because then that time they we not into no church or nothing or nothing, right? But when they tell me about this faith, and if you have faith in the Creator, the Master over all things, if you have faith and you believe that you could do certain things with the faith where you have for the Master, you could overcome everything. And that one of the things will last with me from them people up to now. At that same time, around that same time, one of my closest friend, my neighbor, he end up get shot, and like I partly witnessed this thing because then I see certain things will happen, and I could remember when this man sister scream out and say, he dead. And I go across the yard and I see my friend dead. That really changed me. I tell myself, this can't be it for me. This I really know what I want. I don't want to put my family through any kind of pain. I don't want nobody go through this. And I decide to myself, there's something else. And like the next week after, I end up hanging this young man called Father Lee. I see anybody work on a studio. And I could remember the first time I saw a mic, a real mic, right? I said, but I think this is what I want to do. When I go home back, I tell myself, this is what I want to do. The first time I put out my first album, I start make my album, and everybody tell me, yeah, what do you want to see? Well, I help her put out this project. But at the time, the music was really raw. I remember one of my close friends, Most High, tell me when I carried the CD to the man said, but yo, see, we can't put this CD out. So from when he tell me that, I understand that I just can't do it from my perspective or what I like. I had to think about, yo, I have to put this thing commercial wise so everybody could appreciate the music. And I put out my first CD, and that time then nobody couldn't tell me nothing, and I feel like I had the king of Belize, so ignorant. Yeah, and I remember this time, I think I'm a Tokake, and I remember me and somebody from the yard getting our clash. We fight, and that one of the worstest time in my life, because then I done meet my wife, but we never married yet, right? And me and this young man clash. My then time, I had my first 2 daughters, because they're not twins, right? And them about 2 months old, and I catch in this fight, and I end up stab up the young man, and the young man end up broke my skull, and I end up in a hospital right around Christmas too. And I had to take the surgery. And I feel like, I literally feel like that I'm dead. And after I get the surgery and the Dr. Cervantes, right, take care of me that time. And when he did that, I feel like really and truly this cocky thing and this ignorance not the pay. Because if I humble up myself that day there, I never may get my skull crap. And that just by chances I end up to live, because if I'm so ignorant the night and then want to go to the hospital with a big hole in my head, like I get a gunshot. You understand? That's why anytime they see you see I stay with hot, because even up to now I shame on the scar because of the ignorance, so I'm going to put off the time, right? And then the doctor tell me if I'm stay home that night that I'm dead. And I tell myself, you know what? That ignorance thing, they can't stay. And God gave me a second chance after that.
Ronald is a very determined person. And I say that and I could smile saying that because he is one of the most determined person I actually know. He takes the little that he has, that people blessed him with, that friends blessed him with, takes the little and makes the most out of it. Actually, I haven't met anybody like Ronald, close to Ronald in my life, to see from where he was to where he is now.
Me and my wife, we get married, you know. I have some years under my belt now where I'm married. I got like only 3 years now since I'm married and thing, right? My wife is Ronald Reneau, no? Now I have 3 kids. Believe it or not, this is not an easy road. I think this is one of the hardest jobs for got the Belize right now. As a producer and slash artist, that's one of the hardest things. But like what the church people they tell me, you have to have faith and believe, and I believe in what I do right now.
And I'll never try to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you forever true.